Well, here we are again. If you're not on my email list, get on my email list because I send out really fun emails with either discounts or blog posts with topics like the one we're talking about today. Let's talk about a controversial belief that I hold that should not be controversial, but somehow it is controversial. Acne does not cause depression or anxiety. Acne exposes your depression or anxiety that already exists within you. It's exposing your weakness. These things already exist within you and you are being exposed. It exposes these aspects of yourself that need healing. This isn't just unique to acne. This is literally any event in the universe. It's a well-known, well-documented point of discussion. Nothing can make you feel anything. You have autonomy. You have a choice. You have power. You have way more power than what is implied. So basically you're opting into a reality where your happiness and your ability to thrive is dependent on clearing your skin. That's ridiculous. You are just basically entertaining a victim narrative. What you want to do instead is decide that you get to heal your depression, whether your acne is here or not, whether your acne exists or not. You get to work on your depression, which is clinically factual. You can work on your depression. You can improve your psychology and your emotional health despite your external circumstances. It's all within your control. Let's stop pretending it's not. If something occurs in the external world and you react, that's a you problem. Not every single person reacts. Something you need to deal with. It's not the outside world that needs to change, it's you. It's literally coming from inside your body. Otherwise, we'd all be reacting to the same things all the time, but that's not how it works. We all behave differently all the time to different stimulus, to different circumstances. The era of the trigger warning is astoundingly stupid. If you're trying to avoid your triggers, you are essentially preserving your trauma. It's like you're saying that you want your trauma to stay in one place and you want to keep your trauma. Fuck the trigger warnings. You need to be triggered in order to grow. It doesn't matter what level of trauma you're dealing with. You need to heal it and purge it if you want to get over it. If you want it to not affect you anymore, you have to be triggered and get over it. So acne is one of those stimuli that is going to trigger people and is going to trigger you. And that's why if you are watching this and you have depression or anxiety, you have been triggered by your skin. You have been exposed by your skin. Your acne is just shining a light on the thing that needs to be healed. Why are people so afraid of saying that and actually looking inside? It's no different than any other type of reality. It was like your mom that was bothering you. Like, sure, you can play the victim, but that's only going to hurt you in your life unless you learn how to become a bigger person. It's that saying, like, you can't change the outside world. You can only change how you look at the outside world, and then the outside world changes. It's the same fucking thing. You have to look at breakouts in a completely different way. There's like an age-old saying that says your triggers are your teachers. Like, this is well known. Every single time you're triggered in any single way, and anxiety and depression falls under this umbrella of being triggered. Okay, when I'm saying triggered, I mean anything that makes you feel activated, anything that gives you a visceral reaction, and that is calling your attention to yourself. This is a wound. This is something within you that now needs to be healed. Clear your depression, clear your skin. Like, this is the mentality, because here's the thing. If you clear your depression, you don't give a fuck whether your acne is there or not, essentially. There's literally no downside from adopting this perspective of reality. It's essentially non-attachment is what you're going for. It's like the best part of this method. Basically, you admit that you have no control over your skin and you work on the things you can control. If you've been trying to clear your skin forever, you obviously haven't done it successfully. So what do you need to do now? You need to work on the symptoms that you can control for sure. The spiritual body, the emotional body, your psychology, your mental health. You need to work on improving those. Don't put yourself in a position where you are at the mercy of whether your skin clears out or not. Why would you outsource your power? That is so silly. So essentially what you're doing is you're saying, okay, breakouts, you can exist and do your thing, but I'm going to do my thing and I'm going to heal myself internally. Once you start doing that, you completely detach from your breakouts because you are improving your mental health. You are improving your emotional health. You are becoming more confident. You are feeling better about yourself, and guaranteed your skin will clear up. But that's not the goal. That's not the ultimate goal or the focus, because if you are doing it hoping for a result, then you are attached. The only result you should be looking for is emotional and psychological freedom and improved mental health, improved mental wellness. Those are the goals that you need to set in this endeavor. You don't say, okay, I'm going to improve my mental health so my skin clears. It's not like black and white like that, because at the end of the day, if you are still working on your mental health in order to improve your skin, then you're still checking your skin every 5 seconds. Is it improved yet? I feel better. Is it improved yet? I feel better. Is it improved yet? I went to therapy today. Is it improved yet? Like, you have to completely detach completely from that outcome. All you focus on is what you can control, which is your health and your happiness. Get it? So there's no downside to this perspective. There's this narrative of victim blaming that goes around when you say something like, heal your depression, heal your skin. Like, oh my God, you are assuming that we are in control. First of all, you can't control mental health. People have depression. It's an illness, a mental illness. Acne is an illness. And it's like, why would you ever opt into that belief? Why would you ever opt into that reality of Russian roulette? You want to pretend life is a game of Russian roulette? That's so stupid. That's so like low consciousness. First of all, you're not a victim. This is just life. Okay, everyone is experiencing life. So this is a piece of life. If you want to be a victim, you can be a victim. You can opt into that reality. I would just never personally opt into that reality. I'd rather do the work and get the outcome that I want. Yes, it requires you to work. It's not a physical endeavor. It's mental. It's psychological. It's something that you have to mentally overcome in order to be successful. So that sometimes is harder than physical work. However, what's the alternative? You want to sit around and be depressed? You want to externalize your power? I would never ever opt into that reality, because we are so externally focused here in the US and in, the Western world. We like tiptoe around these issues. We pretend that we can't talk about it. That's a sensitive topic to even talk about. There's this conflated belief about data and science that if science hasn't proven it, then you can't even speculate that it might be possible. It's not like we have evidence at all. And I guarantee there will never be evidence to this point that you don't have control. There will never be evidence to the point where it's a crapshoot, because it's not a crapshoot. Sure, there are some times where it's just like a fluke, okay? Something fucked up happens. That is not the norm. That is not how we should be living our lives, as if it's just a full crapshoot all the time. Like, how depressing is that? And this is not to say don't do the external work. There is external work to do. There's physical work to do, and there's non-physical work to do. The reason I'm talking about what I'm talking about though is because you have to get the mindset right. You have to like snap out of this like trance that you're in, thinking that you're a victim, that you need clear skin in order to feel better, that you need clear skin in order to get what you want. You don't. You can say fuck the clear skin. Essentially, you are living through non-attachment. Like I said, any single person trying to handle you with white gloves, like trying to be delicate with you, is not doing you any favors. They are giving your victimhood and your trauma like a beautiful house. We want to welcome your trauma. We love your trauma. We just want it to stay. That's what anyone who is trying to treat you delicately and tell you otherwise and tiptoe around the topics. If you do have breakouts, I recommend keeping a very bare bones routine. I do not recommend all the bells and whistles, because you're not going to solve your problems by using a different skincare product. Not going to solve the problem that way. The thing you need to do is keep your skincare as simple as possible. I do sell a cystic acne safe bundle on my website that is very popular, and I do sell a barrier serum, which I recommend to every single person, because barrier serum, like something that causes cystic acne, is a stripped skin barrier. When people start using this, if they have any acne that is being caused by a damaged skin barrier, it repairs it within 2 days to 7 days. Like, you will see a major difference in your skin if you have any barrier acne. I recommend very bare bones routine, like literally nothing. Cleanse, moisturize, that's it. No actives, no nothing. Keep it to the minimum and only focus on what I told you to focus on in this video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.